am so happy to share another voice. Dr. Addison Zhang has been on our digital citizenship journey for years. She's doing incredible things. She is like the ultimate disruptor. She's breaking down classroom walls. She just was interviewed by Katie Couric. I want to thank her for, she's going to be one of our swag giveaways today. 3 disruptor planners, but it also comes with monthly accountability meetings. And I know yes, Hueni is holding it up. Our team is all on board about being disruptors, because to us, that's really when you have that opportunity to personalize what learning looks like. So Dr. I, thank you for joining us today.
Oh my goodness, my friend. And hello, everyone. I'm so excited, so honored to be here. And I love Amy's talk. I love everyone's talk, but Amy's talk is a perfect transition to what I'm going to share. So let me share my screen. And for those who don't know me, I was a teacher for 15 plus years in the classroom. And just in 2019, I quit my college professor job. Sorry, it's my cat. And started my own company, which is called Classroom Without Walls. So while I was teaching in the classroom, I noticed that one of the biggest limitations, at least for me, in my case, as a college professor, was that I was only teaching my students knowledge, which is really important. But to really facilitate that transformation, to help our students become civic ready, life ready, career ready, just knowledge alone is not enough. And I started to really explore what is missing in the current curriculum that I can do something about it. And this is really the reason that I left the classroom and created my own curriculum. So what I discovered, what is really missing is life literacy and the mindset. So in terms of life literacy, and I included digital media literacy, communication skills, collaboration skills, creative problem-solving skills, creativity, and critical thinking. And in terms of mindset, and I discovered what is missing is growth mindset, self-awareness, self-regulation, neuroplasticity, entrepreneurial mindset, and a disruptor mindset. And relevant to today's discussion, I want to talk more about digital media literacy and how that can contribute to our students' civic readiness. And also what I discovered, like relate to that iceberg model. So knowledge alone is not enough. And what we need to really help our students get to that sweet spot, where they become confident, motivated, civic ready, career ready, life ready, is that they will need knowledge, they will need life literacy, they will also need a mindset. They need all of the 3 to get to that sweet spot. So I created this kind of my own roadmap. And today, and the center of the roadmap is creation. And which I believe creation is the highest level of learning. That's what I feel, that makes me feel so inspired to read and listen to all the amazing creation-focused projects that everyone shared today. And so today, in my quick talk today, I want to talk about one of the projects that I have tested over hundreds of students, and also related to digital citizenship, civic readiness. Is a live streaming interview-based project. I was so excited to see that other people have adopted podcasting. I love podcasting. So what live streaming is about is like to almost bring podcasting to a new level. And not only you are interviewing, you are talking about something, but you are actually doing this live in front of a live audience. So as I said, I test these projects on hundreds of students, high school students, college level students, and sometimes even middle school students across a wide range of disciplines. And the results have been really, really consistent and overwhelmingly positive, because I discovered our students today, they are really digital learners, right? And we need to connect with our students where they are, not where we are. And our students, they really speak the digital language, right? And they love social media. I actually discovered something really interesting as I was getting ready. And like, there are lots of Gen Z learners, they actually prefer to watch YouTube lessons, the textbooks, and some of them even prefer like videos than in-person classes. That was like shocking for me to see. It was really interesting. I saw this, there's one quote I want to share with everyone. Oh, did I miss it? Yeah, so this one student said that I can remember myself in math class in my undergraduate degree, just being totally flooded for most of the semester because I couldn't pause or rewind. So that's really interesting. That's how our students learn nowadays, pause, rewind. So that's where I love using social media, especially live streaming and video, as a pedagogical tool to help our students learn and also develop important life skills. So I'm just going to share some quick examples. So hopefully those examples can give everyone some inspiration regarding how you can adopt this into your own classroom. So this is one project that we did. We got literally for this project, we have 3 universities in the United States, and we collaborated. And so the final project is a live streaming interview. So we have a teacher representative, which is me. We have a student representative from one of the 3 universities that joined this cross-institutional live streaming project. And because the classes that joined this project is public relations, so we also selected an industry representative. So this is really, for us, crossing, like demolishing all the walls that separate all the classroom, that separating classroom learning from industry practice. So all of us almost on the same table, students, teachers, and industry representative, were having an honest conversation regarding the skills that students need to foster in order to become career ready, and also to make a positive civic contribution to our society. And the most fascinating part about this is because we're actually going live. So we have not only the students, the panelists, the speakers being part of this conversation, we also have people from my social media network, have people from our students' social media network, have students from the professional people's network. We literally have hundreds of people on the same table having a conversation regarding those students in public relations, regarding their career. It was mind-blowing. And students, for the first time, that they were like commenting in the chat box like crazy. Even students who don't even speak in class, like, oh my goodness, you guys, you have so much to share. And we have students, and some of those are actually professionals, like chiming in, joining the conversation. And what is always shocking for me, even in 2022, to see students, they feel surprised, like, wow, I didn't know that I can actually use social media. I can actually use live streaming as a learning tool. It is always a like sticker shock almost to the students. So I discovered that the belief that digital natives are actually digitally savvy is not always correct. Of course, they know how to use social media. Of course, they know this. But to use those tools as a pedagogical, as a civic engagement tool to make a positive contribution, that is a learned skill. That involves educators like us to really prepare our students. And I also tested this project in my own company. Just for this live streaming, we have students from 6 different countries. And not to mention the people in the live chat. We have people from India, UK. It was so powerful. Like, to me, this is how we build civic engagement in a wireless classroom. And the results from our students are incredible, helping them boost their confidence, making them feel good about themselves. Oh, wow, they actually feel influential because they can actually use technology to connect with another human being in a different country and push them to become their best version of themselves. And that makes me feel so good, and also improve their collaboration skills. I have been a live streamer for many years, and I really have to say, Mara Alice mentioned that I did this interview with Katie Couric. So I still remember when Katie Couric, her team interviewed me for this interview, and they were commenting on my interview skills. And in my mind, I was really accrediting my interview skills to being a live streamer for the last 4.5 years. And so I really love helping my students improve their collaboration skills, interview skills through a really fun project. And it was really amazing. And they're also having lots of fun. And so, as I said earlier, I'm going to skip this. Okay, 5 minutes left. So there are some other ideas that you can give this a try to boost civic engagement, help our students develop those essential life skills. I love that the idea, I think someone shared, the entire class can start a podcasting. How about the entire class start a live streaming show, right? So if you are teaching literature, can you actually find people who are writers in real life to conduct a live interview on social media. You can go live on YouTube, on all the different channels, Facebook, LinkedIn, all the channels, right? And yeah, so I kind of said that. And you can also present students' final projects through live streaming. I have done this many, many times. It is so nice for students to hear feedback from real life professionals, to tell them, oh, wow, you guys are doing an amazing job. Oh, wow. And sometimes, somehow, like I remember one time my student even got an internship from one of the live streamer, like commenting in the live chat. Like, it's amazing, the connections. You just imagine today that all of us actually going live, having this conversation is going to be like even broader conversation. You can even do live streaming office hours. I have done that many times. And students, I noticed that they love speaking the social media language. They love using emojis to engage with me. They love using GIFs to engage with me. It's really, really fun for them to learn. It's just so many options. So there are so many ways. You can go live on Facebook, you can go live on YouTube, you can go live on Instagram, on LinkedIn. You can actually also go live on LinkedIn. I'm such an advocate of LinkedIn to help our students be that civic, be that impactor contributing to our society. So you can also go live on LinkedIn, and you can also go live on Twitter. And you can actually also go live on Amazon. This is something people don't even know. So if you are teaching a class, like business, entrepreneurship, speaking, communication, whatever classes, you can actually go live on Amazon. And the best part about going live on Amazon is that you can actually make some money. You don't need a big following Apple, right? So you can make some money, and the money can be like a class. You can start a class scholarship, things like that. So super, super, super cool. And I love using StreamYard to go live. I absolutely love them. And finally, so I have 3 minutes left. Sorry, I'm kind of rushing this through because I don't want to take anyone's time. And so Mar Alice mentioned the Disruptors Planner. So this is our Disruptors Planner. And so the planner comes with monthly coaching call. I just want to mention this. And we have students who are joining those monthly coaching calls. We talk about goal setting. We talk about planning. We talk about time management. It's really powerful. It's always last Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Okay, whoever is the lucky winner, just maybe you can take a screenshot, or you can ask me later. And I would love to have you or your students join us. We also have a separate coaching call for big people like us. So that is the last Thursday of every month. But I also have a separate one for students. And thank you so much. If you feel inspired to connect with me, that's my social media handle, and that is my email. Thank you.
Hi, that was just, you have joined us before. In fact, you were just with us in January for the California School Librarian Association. I know Katie McNamara is busy away behind the screens, like capturing, the day. But will you even share what you did with the librarians? Because I felt like that session was just awesome. When we had more time, because today was initially thought we were going to have breakout rooms and like 45-minute sessions, but instead we went with the think tank. But what you did was really wonderful. It would be just great.
Yeah, we actually went live. We were live on Amazon, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, on Instagram, all the channels, and the educators and me, we had such a great time. It's just another level of conversation, because not only all of us are engaging with each other, we can engage the live audience. And I think learning happens in real life. That's why I love pushing our students to real life. It's time to test your speaking skills. It's time to test your comfort zone. So yes, that's what we did. And many educators, I have to say, they're really scared, but I'm so proud of everyone. So we had such a great time. Yeah.
Oh, it's just wonderful. And so, this is just the beginning of our conversation, our kickoff with this work with New York educators. So I know that I'm thinking that, each month, maybe we can kind of have a little bit of a deep dive of a webinar and what have you. And I just can't thank you enough for sharing your voice with us today, but for this entire journey. You've been on this journey with us for a long time. So thank you, I.